And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So North Carolina's offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened.
He's going to take a shot right away. Brings it in down the left side. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. And so much for feeling each other out for a few plays. These guys come out spinning it.
All gas, no brakes. Come in and spin the magic bean on the opening play of the game, taking a shot. Doesn't get better than that if you're this quarterback.
I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like that.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, they would understand that. They've been preaching to their team, you've got to start fast. Not just in this game. You've got to start the season fast. We've got to take
a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And a really nice job understanding. I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Miami's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down for the offense. The give is to Williams. Got the first down. Looking for more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They'll ride the hot hand. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Complete to the left. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to take off. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hurricanes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On target to the left. Touchdown, Miami! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation of time. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The give to the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hope. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, He's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And the Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Fires downfield. Complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Free yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. The screen, and watch out. Running there. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Flips it out of the air. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. I mean, in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first one.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're just continuing to run this tempo. They want to try and do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
Pocket breaking down. He's got it. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Great job by the defense. A big key coming into this one was 3rd down defense. They're going up against one of the 25 best in the country in that time, making a nice tackle before the sticks to set up 4th.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They make the stop at the 5-yard. They've got it 1st and goal. The Tar Heels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Wants to throw again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Quickly complete. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And his slips just inside that right upright. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. Rides the back and leaves it. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give to the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
There's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket, yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it, can't throw the football, can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
Turning it on. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. The Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. They go to the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got the quick pass. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Fires to the middle. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play...
It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Tar Heels in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Tar Heels decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Final play of the quarter coming. Out of the gun, the inside kick. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. Quick step and go. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability too.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. To the air on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let them get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
Right down the middle. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down. And the Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air. Here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They're setting up the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. The Tar Heels come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tar Heels have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Snagged out of the air. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Tight end finds a soft spot. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And how about this young fella? He's slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working. Using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
Here's a heat. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Got some room to run. The 40. The 20. He's at the touchdown hurricane. The defense does the work itself with the pick six.
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take it. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
Here he comes with the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man. It's Bland. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Fires to the wideout. Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a third and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be fourth and short. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab past the marker. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with that.
The Tar Heels are in the hurry-up. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They'll go to the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And I think this offense is going to start to get a little frustrated. Back-to-back drives, they've had some success, but they find a way to shoot themselves in the foot. Right here, they don't protect their guy. And now, third and long situation, you know the pass rushers are coming. They know it's a pass. You've got to be smart here with this play.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Sets up the screen. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And that is no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. Takes a hit as he fired. Intercepted. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, UNC!
You've got be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. West Virginia is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Morgantown. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7-2.
There he goes! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down here for the offense. While the Canes are known for big-time playmakers, tough physical running is part of it too.
Yeah, you got to be able to have a team that not just is about sizzle, and we've seen so many Miami teams about sizzle, but some substance with some physicality, the run game.
Lining up from the 34 on first down.
Let's go, let's go.
They're going to ride this running back. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Canes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Tight end now in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Acker. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play, and a first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Wants to throw on first down. The quick out. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
They'll give it to the back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's the handoff. And he launches into the score. Touchdown, King!
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take the 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Rushes on him. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble on the defense got it. Touchdown, Miami. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Well, the defense... this game, and they are helping out their own cause. That's the second time they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. You know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but you can't make mistakes against this unit, and it has absolutely killed this team early in this game.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. DBs will back off a bit. The give on the inside. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they've taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
And he's brought down after a nice game.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, and you still...
Oh, out of space. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. That kind of play is just vintage Hurricane receiver play.
I mean, big-time playmakers on the outside. The list is long for Miami, but finding those elite speedsters down in the state of Florida, it's not a hard job.
He's brought down, but there's a
got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping on sides all the time.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Henderson. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Canes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. On the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hurricane. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is good, and the score is 35-17. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Off play action. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Tar Heels moving quickly to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Hurricanes line it up with a first and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. With the run on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, King! And the route is on.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. Right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Moving away from pressure. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Bland. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. The sweet feet buy a little time. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's got him. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. The Tar Heels come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. On 1st down, he'll just run the quarterback sneak. That doesn't seem very creative.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Creates a little room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
The defense was on to something there. They were sensing screen might be coming up. D-line did a great job staying home, getting close to the running back and tackling. Here we go again.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. Absolutely perfect. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. New Mexico State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Las Cruces for some time. They're up 14 over UMass. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when to go slide. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. He'll try it again. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. That's caught. It's Acker. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The Canes are flying down the field. He'll pull it down.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at 2nd and short, 2nd and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to me.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hurricanes will line it up on 1st and 10. Fires to the right. It's complete. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. From the gun, the ground game. It's a move into the goal line. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And the defense was anxious to get off the ball quickly. Instead, it's just a little bit closer for the offense. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Oh, they're after him. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Finds his tight end. Crosses the 30. He's got a lead. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The corners are walked up tight. To the air on 1st down. It's complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13.
6 remain. Cooler.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Here comes the heat. Get the touchdown, get the first down, or just get down. And the quarterback does.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got it and still on his feet. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Not able to pick up that first down, David, but if I'm them, I'm going again right here on 4th.
Man, I think you knew that on 3rd and 2, short yard situation. You got it close to 4th and inches. Now we're going to get this first down.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch, and listen. This helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to, and this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The deficit is huge, this one is all, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Going to swing it on second down. Got it in the middle of the tackle. Dragged down, but they'll move. For a first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but he's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slant.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
So now it's second and long. The give as they work on that clock. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They'll run it from the gun. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Able to pick its way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Now it's second and goal. Here we go. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.